Hello, 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 and we are once again here, ready for some Blood Bowl 3. This time, we are back in Tier 2 for our match day 4. We're going up against C Plush Plus, coached by Tallaseksut. Elven Union. So, Elf on Elf violence. I mean, hopefully it's going to be, like, we're gonna get a little bit... Well, I mean, against Regor we had pretty good dice, not gonna lie on that. But hopefully our dice keeps consistently decent this match. And, hopefully no permanent damage is taken, because, well, we did take 2 permanent damages in the last game. So, would prefer to avoid that. And, if nothing else, it's probably going to be a decent reprieve off of, like, just facing greenskins, whether that's black orcs or regular orcs. Unfortunately, it might well mean that, well, I can't really say that I'm very, like, I can't say that I'm well versed in this particular matchup, and it's been a while since I played Elf on Elf Ball, so if I lose, that's gonna be my excuse, in that, like, I've been playing against Bash teams so long that I forgot how to play against elves. And I mean Elven Union in specifically, because, like, I've faced a couple of, like, Wood Elf teams on occasion, but yeah, so we should have, yes, we have a loner lineman who is going to go onto the line of scrimmage. We have a wrestle lineman who gets to go on the line of scrimmage. He doesn't have any guards, so might as well put them all together there in the center. Then, I don't think either team has a bench. We'll just check 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He does, in fact, have a bench of 1 guy. And I mean, I might have already done... Like, I might have already goofed there by actually choosing to kick rather than receive, because this is one of those matchups I think where just kicking might be good. Sorry, not kicking might be good, as in, this might be one of those matchups where, actually receiving would have been the better call, because, like, I mean, he's got AV 8+ most of his players, so I might actually be able to dish out some damage. But I am all, like, just genuinely, I think I'm more... Like, I favor just picking kick over receive most of the time. So, I just went for that by default. And, I mean, I don't think it's a bad choice. Like, we only have the 11 players, so might as well, like, if we can have 11 players for defense, that's probably better than guaranteeing that we have 11 players for the offense. And, obviously, there is the fact that, well, if we can force him to score early, then we'll have essentially two drives to try and do a score back. So, hello, Totsimus. Thank you for coming. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hello, indeed. Good to have you here. How you been? Been a while, I think, since we last chatted. We're playing some sports ball. Trying to kill some elves on the pitch. Hopefully not our own. Hopefully the enemy elves, but we'll see how that goes. Gigaballs, indeed. Alright. A facious ref. Okay. Did somebody... Just a random lineman got stunned. Okay, fair enough. Just shoving around for now. Okay, that's good, that's good. The tackle guy gets wasted on just push. Obviously, now that I've said that a tackle guy got wasted on a push, he's gonna get a pow and he's gonna go down and he's gonna get injured. But like, I like jinxing myself. It makes things more interesting when I lose players, and you know, gives me an excuse as to why I lost if I lose. Let's see. Moves one of the catchers to cover. I'm gonna assume that he's just gonna be vanity passing in the back. Yep, called it. Like, he does get his POW there. Does get his POW on the dodge guy. Does he? Nope, doesn't break armor. Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna be, essentially, he's gonna just go and pick up the ball. Yep, he's got block. I don't. No armor break. Wonderful. Takes down the wrestle guy as well. So, line of scrimmage is down. Blitz has been used. No armor breaks. 3 downs, but no armor breaks. That's, yeah, no complaints here. But yeah, I think what he's gonna do is he's just gonna go and pick up the ball, pass it to this guy, and he's gonna keep doing that on his backfield unless we go and put some pressure on him. So, which we are going to do. We are absolutely going to attempt to force our way up here and punch him in the face in the progress. Hopefully. Okay, pulls him back a little, brings him forward to tag this guy. Yep, going for the pass. Does he manage to pick up? He flubs the pickup. Okay, he rolls a 1 when he only needed to roll a 2+. That happens on occasion. Not a massive, not by any means a massive loss for him, I don't think. Alright, so how do we do this? He definitely needs to get as far forward as possible, so he's not the one doing the blitzing. I think you are going to be the person who does the blitzing. Or assisting on the blitz. Let's go punch him in the face. And down he goes. Wonderful. Found him there. And that... So we kicked him in the face, and somehow we smashed his knee. That's something. First blood, Dark Elves. Good start. That also means that he's gonna level up after the game on the assumption if he manages to actually survive. So, already good start. Good start. Then you... you're just gonna run over there. You're gonna run over there. Then what? He doesn't have any frenzy players, so we don't need to worry about getting ourselves... tossed overboard. Move the Witch Elf. You're just gonna go here. Yeah, I think we're going to just employ the Elf Column defense. Elf Column defense over on this side. Move you over to cover that gap. Assassin moves over to cover that gap. And then let's see if we can dodge that line elf. He makes it. Wonderful. Okay. So, already managed to make a numerical superiority. I'm not looking to try and maim his team permanently, because elves gotta stick together after all. I would like to win this, and removing one of his players already helps with that quite a bit. Quite a bit. So that's gonna be his blitz target, unsurprisingly. Probably, unless he, for whatever reason, decides to go after the Witch Elf and just move. Yep, that is his blitz target. In fact, only gets pushes. Only gets pushes. Pushes him away. Doesn't follow up. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. Right. It would be a massive tragedy if he managed to roll another 1 over there. Hint, hint, game. Hint, hint. Though, to be fair, even if he rolls a 1, he's probably going to use a team reroll to try and pick it up. Oh, going. Yep, nope, he just picks it up. Goes for the handoff already. Doesn't want to flub it. Yep. Catcher, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, says Mr. Catcher. He has now the ball. Does he start advancing already? Like, he's screening this area. He's creating a cage over here. Yup, he is actually moving forward. This is good. This is excellent. I'm some and then he rolls a double skull, which means that he needs to team reroll that. Does manage to then, with the team reroll, actually take down the dodge guy. And he stuns him into the process. But that's fine. A reroll for a stunned elf on the ground is an acceptable rate of trade. Okay. He is now here. We definitely need to do something about that. And I think this is going to be... Down he goes. Do we follow that up? I mean, I think we follow that up. No. Okay, we managed to get a stun there. That's nice. Let's get the assassin next to the ball carrier. Just for the potential ability to go stab at him. And then over here... I think you're just going to take a step back there. Move you forward. You get the cover where the wrestle guy was. Yeah, I think which elf moves over there. Strip ball guy moves over there. Regular. Well done. Glad to have you here. Hope you had fun. Have a good one wherever you're going afterwards. Okay. Takes down Blitzer. Gets a KO. Okay, okay, okay. He gets knocked the fuck out. That's slightly unfortunate, but still something that we can live with. Okay, goes for a blitz on the assassin with the mighty blow guy. Makes sense. Should have probably moved him there instead. Yeah, I think this was a wrong placement here. Should have been 1 square up. But no armor break there. Does free up the catcher. Bit of an awkward positioning for him. Goes back slightly. And reestablishes the cage. Okay. That is fine. So how do we do this? Oh, yeah, I think you get to do that. You get to go there. You get to go there. I think you're going there. Which allows you to put that punt in. I think the assassin's just going to stand up. We're not going to take the risk of him dodging. Only a push. Push. Don't follow that up. Move over there. This blitzer moves over there. We have a 2-die here. Yeah. We'll team reroll that. Down goes Line Elf. No damage done. I think we want to go and apply more pressure over there. Needed the dodge skill for that, but that's fine. And then... yeah, I think... not the best idea, I don't think. Oh... no, I think we just move you there. I think we just move you there instead. I was thinking of moving up the blitzer over here, but that would not serve a purpose. It would apply more pressure to the cage, which more pressure to the cage always good. But I don't think I want him. I don't think I want him to be stuck here if he goes for a break, and this I think helps out more. So, what is he going to do? We are currently 10 on 10 on purposeful purpose. Yes, in fact. Yes, in fact, indeed. Well said. Sometimes I do things that make no sense or have no purpose, thinking that they have a purpose, and that's generally when I lose the game, and that sucks. So I'm trying not to do that. I have at least probably managed to, I've managed to give him something to think about. He has. It's already been a minute, and he has not yet moved a single player, not even picked up anyone. Sounds like my life. Yeah, it's you and me both, buddy. You and me both. Okay, moves guy there. Takes down the loner lineman. That's fine. Follows up. Okay, gets next to the assassin. He has a 2-die on the assassin. Takes down the assassin with the thrower. Okay, fair enough. Hopefully the assassin's armor holds, because he's only got a AV8 plus. It could be useful. Yep, armor holds, thankfully. He has now cleared a way for his blitzer to dodge away and go for a blitz somewhere. I don't think he can clean this up, so he'll have to dodge away or potentially just give the ball to somebody else. But what I'm guessing that he's gonna do is he's gonna dodge away with this guy and go for a blitz on the witch elf. Hopefully get at least a push, and then just get her away, and then just make the dodge and try to get, like, here, I think. But I am definitely giving him some grief. Giving him something to think about. Because his turn timer is up, so now he's digging into his reserves. Picks up the regular guy. Okay, doesn't need to do a blitz there for the 2-die then. Yep, takes the 2-die. Obviously, like, she's got dodge and block, and therefore he rolls a POW, which is the only thing that takes her down. Manages to get her down. No armor break though, which is at least something. That's gonna make his life slightly easier. Gonna make his life slightly easier. And he is trying to get away. We will obviously attempt to shadow him, but he's faster than we are, so shadowing doesn't exactly do much against this particular fella. Yep, manages to just get into a decentish position on the assumption that he manages to take the dodge, or like get a dodge and put a guy here, because if he doesn't, that's a very, very easy one die at least for me. Still hasn't used his blitz. Still has not used his blitz. Doesn't blitz with the blitzer either. Okay. Interesting. Professional manager. Yep. I mean, technically, we aren't on the blitzkrieg. Yes, who knew that the word blitz actually means something in German, and therefore means something in English now as well. Tries to get away. Makes the dodge. Shadowing fails. Goes for a blitz there. Only manages a push, which is fine. But that makes things slightly awkward. That makes things slightly awkward. So how are we doing this? Sounds like propaganda. Maybe slightly. Maybe slightly. Right. So, we need, I think... Well, the following needs to happen. We bring you over here. That way, we can punch you in the face. And face has been punched. Face has indeed been punched. Do we follow that up? Or do we take the... Yeah, I think we do this. Yeah, I think we do that. Follow that up as well. Okay. That allows the assassin to get up and move over there. And then we are going to attempt the 2+ jump up. It actually works. For once, it actually works. Managed to take down his catcher as well. No armor breaks to be had there, unfortunately. Then we can move... You get to move over there to apply more pressure from the back. Then... what? I think we blitz this guy. Only manage a push. That's very awkward. That is, in fact, very awkward. We don't follow that up. You move over there. You move over there. And then... you move there. Alright. We have managed to corner all of the opposing players into this neat little box here. And hopefully that's good for us. Like, we're at least delaying them scoring. That's something that we are accomplishing here. However, he's probably fine with this pace because, like, he's got movement 8 on his catcher there, so he can bridge that distance in boxing, daddy. Where do you actually get those things, by the way? I have never seen that emote. nor that like, that looks so weird. Anyway, coming back to it, he decided to blitz the runner, takes him down, only gets a wrestle, has to use a reroll on it as well because it was okay. It wouldn't have been a turnover. Would you look at what goal? Let's see. What does he do now? So he used up a reroll, and he, unfortunately for him, that is, got the exact same result off of the block dice, which does not... Why? Really? Who made those emotes? But yeah. So, He's only taken 1 square forward. Makes the dodge. Takes the 2 die. Yeah, I mean, again, he doesn't have tackle, but he keeps powing my guys. Shark with the shark and a Finnish flag as well. Okay. Impressive. Wait, is that like the shark who's like for which music video was it again? Hey, shadowing actually worked this time. Wonderful. Takes the 1 die there. Only gets a push. Does not follow it up. Makes sense. Takes a 1 die there as well. Does not have block. I have block. Emote for any occasion. Yeah. Seems to be the case. Seems to be the case. With that, with what he has done, definitely need you there. Let's try stabbing him. Nope, stab does not, unfortunately work. Unfortunately, does not work. Unfortunately, also, our frenzy players are not in a great position to surf anybody. So... stabbing is illegal even... Yes! Thankfully, this is fantasy American football. Like... currently not yet in the game, but there are well, actually there are. You can, if you want, and if you have the cash for it, you can get people with chainsaws on the field. Like literal, actual chainsaw. And they will chainsaw people to death. It's very fun. Let me tell you. They would probably use guns anyway. Yes. Yeah, true. True. Also true. So... I think we just put you there. And I think you just continue being an annoying piece of shit over there. Yes. Chainsaw. It's really good fun. And sometimes it just, you know... Sometimes your player doesn't know how to handle the chainsaw, and the chainsaw punches him in the face and kills him instead. Like, that does happen on occasion. Takes down the guy next to the ball carrier, which does then mean that he's getting surfed. Ugh. Yep, should have positioned better again. Should have positioned better again. Because, like, there was no actual reason to put him here. I could have put him here and then made that blitz, like, from there instead. But, yep. Goes for... okay, he doesn't go into the crowd. He goes after the runner instead, which he does manage to take down. I mean, the runner is an important player in the team because he's the only person capable of, like, passing the ball for any actual reasonable distance. No armor break, which is fine. But now, what is he doing? This is his 6th turn, so he's got 2 more turns to score. But I mean, again, he's probably still fine with this. Probably still fine with this. Like, he's only lost 1 player. Balls to you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, he can do long balls, he can do short balls, he can do medium balls. He's very good at picking up balls as well, because he's got sure hands. Like, that's the that's the runner for you. Oh! Oh, he moves forward. Huh. So he wasn't fine with that pace. He was not, in fact, fine with that pace of advancement. Had to use his last team reroll on it. Takes down the loner elf. Gets a stun on that. That's whatever. Moves another lineman to cover. That's fine. Makes the dodge. Currently in a rather awkward position for him. But I'm sure that he's probably going to make the dodges to get some cover over there. Because if not, he's going to be in deep shit. Alright, let's try to shadow that again. Hey, shadowing actually works. Shadowing still works. Well done, Assassin. He's actually being an annoying piece of shit. Does not manage the second shadowing, however, and he gets away. But he's still more in the way than he was previously, so still worth. Still worth. So currently, it's not looking so rosy. And yeah, especially if he manages to make all of those rolls, then we are not getting a hit on his ball carrier. Yep. I mean, that means that he's going to score next turn. He is going to score next turn. And he fails the shadowing there as well. Okay, well, we tried to stop him as best we can, and obviously he still can have a critical failure, like not impossible by any means. But yeah, especially with this guy here, that means that we're not taking a shot at the ball carrier, unfortunately. But we need to make this GFI first of all. Okay, we make that GFI. Then what? Then what? I think... Yeah, I think you just go over there and annoy them. You're not going to be exactly relevant over there. You're going to move up and mark that guy. And... Assassin, punch the thrower in the face. Thrower has been punched in the face. Down he goes. Follow up. Okay, no damage. Which is unfortunate, but wasn't exactly expecting any. Let's see if we can make that GFI. We have, in fact, managed to make that GFI. And now we are going to go for this blitz. Fail the dodge. Need to use a team roll it, which is fine. Okay, and we do manage to take him down on the second block. And then what do we do? Because we could. I think we just pick up him, pick him up, make him be annoyingly in the way, and then we need to do some more unlikely dodges. Let's see if we can make this happen. We could make that happen, and then we do that. Okay. We have made it as difficult as possible for him to score. It's likely he still will. Like, I don't think it, like, he's out of rerolls. Like, that's the good news, is that he is out of rerolls. The bad news is that he can just blitz with this catcher, get a 1 die here. If he gets, like, he gets a push. He's looking for a push minimum, but if he gets a push, he follows up the push, and then he just needs to make a 2+ dodge to get away, and then he can score. And like that's by no means, like, that is not at all like an impossible task for him to do. Picks up the thrower for whatever reason. I guess he picks up the thrower because just in case that something goes horribly wrong, I don't have just a free assassin that I can then throw the ball to and he can then run away. He makes... Okay, yeah, so I think instead of going for the 1 die, he pushes him back, which frees this guy. Okay, he frees up his other blitzer. Takes down the runner. Yeah, let's try shadowing that. Damn it. That shadowing would have been really good. But no dice. Okay, moves over there so that he can get a 2 die here, I guess. Ah, that's what he's gonna go. Okay, yeah, so... Okay. Okay, yeah, he KOs the Witch Elf instead. Fair enough. I figured that he was, like, going for, like, a push play of, like, take the push there, push, and then, like, pop him out. But, guess not. Like, he used his blitz. He picks up that catcher. I mean, I'm gonna assume... Yeah, takes that. Only manages a push because we've got dodge on the Witch Elf. Pushes her there. And I mean, now he just needs to make a 2+ dodge and he gets to safety, I guess. But that means that he doesn't... Does he score? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if he makes a 2+2+ and he scores. So, this, like, that was a lot of dice rolls that could have gone awry. I mean, obviously he can still fail. Yep, he can still fail a dodge. He can still absolutely fail a dodge, and that is what happens. And that could bite him hard in the ass. So first thing we do, we move you over there. I think that's the first thing. Second thing we do, punch you in the face. And that's another enemy elf gone permanently. I doubt he's going to be using his apothecary on just a random lineman. Yep. Did in fact not do that. I think you just move there to tag those 2 players. And I think this is the blitz that we take. This, I think, is the blitz that we take. Let's see if we can take him down. We managed to take down his blitzer there. He's got sidestep, so he gets to choose which of the free squares he's going to fall into. Does he fall? Yes, he does, in fact, fall onto the ball, which makes sense. He's hoping for a good bounce here. That's not a good bounce for him. But that bounce is, because that's 3 tackle zones there. Yeah, so we're not going to be recovering the ball. At least not this turn. At least not this turn. Then we punch him in the face, which he also goes down. Follow that up. And we get a stun on that as well. We get a stun on that as well. And then what? We could move the Witch Elf here so that we can get a 2 die on that. Or we could move the Witch Elf there. Before we do any of that, I think we're just gonna give up our... We're just gonna give up our chances of making a score. We're gonna stab that guy. And he goes down and only gets a stun, which is fine. Yeah, if we move her there, we can get a 2 die here. If we manage to take him down, or we could just bring... Yeah, because this is a bit of a problem, because if we don't take this guy down, then he has a 2 die here. Yeah, Yeah, I think I just convinced myself into doing this. And then... do we... I think we re-roll here. Yeah, I think we re-roll here. And we take that, I guess. Oh well. That's not the worst, not the best by any means. We'll see. He needs to recover the ball, and the ball is in an awkward position for him to recover. I've got players in a lot of places. Most of his players are down. And I don't think he has... Like, he doesn't have the greatest shot of... I think he's probably... What he's going to do is he's going to dodge him here, dodge him there, and go here, so that he can take a shot at this runner. Punch the runner down, hopefully. Push him onto the ball, and hope that the ball scatters well for him. Because if the ball scatters, like, to this guy... and he manages to catch it, or if it just gathers here and then bounces to this guy. So long as he can get the ball here, he has a pretty easy time scoring. Well, I say pretty easy time scoring. He still has to do like a 3+3+ into a 2+ to score. So yeah, pretty awkward position for him. Unfortunately, we're not going to be scoring this half, and if he does, then okay, yep, he takes down the blitzer with a two die blitz there. Follows that up. Okay. Is he gonna go... Like, are you gonna dodge away and GFI into the end zone with that, or was that just... I don't know what he's doing then. I mean, maybe he just goes like, well, I have to take a 1 die here, and hopefully, like, just maybe get a push or something. Yep, he dodges away, goes for the GFI, does make the GFI. Okay, so he manages to get his catcher there, which means that he's going for either a passing play or a handoff, which... goes for a 2 die there. Takes down the dodge guy. Okay. Okay, I assume... So he doesn't have a blitz left. Takes him down. Follows him up. Okay. Does he go for just dodge this guy here, and then dodge him there, move there. He gets a 2 die here, hopefully takes him down, and then there's only 1 tackle zone on the ball. So he then goes, picks up the ball on a 3+, dodges away on a 2+, and then he's got like a 4+ pass. Though he does need to make another dodge there as well. So not great odds when he doesn't have reroll for any of those. Like on the ball handling or anything. He does have a reroll for the dodge here, but that's the only reroll he has left. Okay, takes a 1 die instead, gets the push, so didn't go for the dodges here, but instead, okay, so he moves him there. So he's just it's gonna be the blitzer instead who does it. So again. Now he has a reroll for the dodge at least. And he's got a better passing ability as well. Fails to pick up though. And does not have a reroll for that. So that is it. He is not scoring this half. I am not scoring this half because I don't have a player who is close enough to do that. So I think we are just going to engage in some attempted murder. So let's punch him. Down he goes. Wonderful. And that's okay. That is another elf badly hurt. That is the wrestle catcher gone. He is apothecarying that because it was only a badly hurt, so he's guaranteed to come back. But that's nice. Fail the catch. Fail the catch. Ball bounces there, which is pretty much whatever. Not really relevant here. We're gonna move you over there. We're gonna pick you up. Picking you up does not matter. Do we punch the blitzer or the... I think we just punch the catcher, because more likely that we take him down. Would have taken down the blitzer as well. Take him down. And then we go for the 1 die. Let's see if we can get his catcher tossed into the crowd. That is, in fact, what we do. Push. Does the crowd who gets in on the fighting, do they actually manage to do anything to him? Just a stun. Okay. So, nothing bad happens there. And then we'll take a 2 die. We'll take a 2 die on the blitzer with the loner elf. Do not manage to take him down. No reason to follow that up. And, alright. First half, done. No score for the Elven Union. And, took a decent amount of casualties. I, unfortunately, also took KOs, which neither of them recover, apparently. That's very unfortunate. Especially the blitzer. Could have used the blitzer here. So, we are going 9 against 10, I think? Yeah, because he had 1 player on the sidelines. So, he does, in fact, have the numerical advantage for this drive, at least. And like the two players that we have managed to take out of the game are way less important than these two. So overall, he's happy about that, probably. The real question is, how is he going to play defense? That's the question, I think, because is he going to be like super aggressive, going after me in my own backfield, or is he going to potentially be more reluctant to be overly aggressive? I don't really know his playstyle, unfortunately. Like, can't really comment on that because of it, but we move you there, and then triple shadowing guy over there. Cool. Goes for changing weather, which it's very sunny, so -1 to all passing ability checks. Okay. That's rather unfortunate. Let's die stabby stab. Stabby fails. Okay. Okay. We are going after that catcher as the blitz target. But before we do that, I think we, just in case there's some catastrophic failure, we're gonna move that guy over there. Alright, punchy! Punchy. Down goes lineman. That's a KO. Okay, we have managed to make it 9-on-9. Good start. Good start. Take down the thrower on the line of scrimmage as well. Get a stun. Also good. And take down the last of the linemen on the line of scrimmage. Yeah, we'll follow that up, why not? And a stun on that as well. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. With that, move him just there to cover that up. And then let's go punch that catcher as well. Okay, down he goes. First block. No armor break to be had there. Unfortunate. Let's run her back. And that's fine. And then we have... Pit pad. Are we feeling cheeky? I think we are, in fact, feeling cheeky. And... No, actually, no. I forgot that it's very sunny. So even the shortest of passes is actually... Oh, well, never mind. He fails the pickup, even though he has sure hands. He does not manage to make a 2+. But yeah, no, I almost completely forgot already that it's very sunny. Therefore, even the shortest of passes is going to be a 4+ to do. But yep, unsurprisingly, going after Andy Davo, the Witch Elf, only gets a both down, which doesn't serve him at all. So, but accepts that, does not wish to Creed reroll. Does he dodge away? I would imagine he dodges away. No, he stays there. Okay. Fair enough. Stays next to the Witch Elf. Stays next to the Witch Elf. He is... Yep, he is just getting in my way. Tries to dodge away from my lineman with the catcher. Fails to dodge. No armor break. Cool. Right. First things first. We are bringing you to cover the ball because this tackle piece is... He's going to be making the blitz there. He is going to be making the blitz there. I think you just move there. You move there to be the assist. Let's go punch that guy. If we can take him out, that would be great. Okay, get a POW. So down he goes. Where does he sidestep? Is an interesting question. He sidesteps over there. Okay, that's fine. We absolutely follow that up. No armor breakage. That's fine. We move him here. Witch Elf gets a double skull. Definitely re-rolling that. Definitely re-rolling that. Down goes the thrower. No armor save. No armor break. Sorry. Okay. With that being the case, move Blitzer over there. And then Assassin also moves over there. Can you now make the 2+ pickup, please? He, in fact, makes the 2+ pickup without issue. And that's the line. So we are just going to run him over there. Run him over there. And then I think you get to move there. Alright. Pretty happy. Pretty happy with what's happened on the pitch so far. The Assassin is already in scoring range. I don't think we want to go for a quick score, and especially because, well, this is going to rely on actually passing in, and passing in this weather is fraught with danger, especially when we only normally even pass on a 3+. So, yeah, it's not great. Even with the reroll that he has, it's not great. Okay, so you move there. He can, if he makes 2 GFIs, he can get that catcher over. Can't get him anywhere. He just picks up the blitzer in the middle. Okay. Okay. What is he gonna do with it? Like, I'm gonna... Okay, I was expecting him to be doing the blitzing, but apparently not. Is he going to go after, like, blitz the catcher here, maybe? Thrower makes the dodge away. Does he make the 2 GFIs? Or does he just stand there? I think he's thinking about it. Definitely considering making those GFIs. Nope, he in fact does not. Fails to dodge away. Team reroll successful. So, does have to spend a team reroll on the dodge. I will attempt to shadow with the assassin. Unfortunately, not this time. Did not manage to make the shadowing with the assassin this time. Just moves him slightly in the way. Not massively. Okay. He's, by the way, running out of time. Like, his reserves are down to 10 seconds. Yep, goes for the blitz there. Does manage to take down the blitzer. Does not follow that up. Down he goes. Gets a stun out of it. And, yep, that's his, that's all of his time gone. Which is not at all, like, a situation that one generally wants to find himself in. I think we are going to actually start with, just by this, making this handoff. Hopefully making that handoff. Yep, making the handoff without issue. Okay, no, you're not making that dodge. So you can get over there. Okay, so assassin moves there. The ball carrier. Where does Witch Elf get? Without any GFIs, Witch Elf gets there. Cool. Ball carrier moves up behind her. Let's take that blitz. Not get him down, which is unfortunate. Move forward. Yeah, I think we move him here. And then fail that 2+. Team reroll. Yep, with team reroll we make it. Okay. And then take that 1 die. Yep, down he goes. Wonderful. Follow that up. And then I think you just go tag him over there. Okay. We're in a decent position. We are, however, definitely getting pressured to, like, we are definitely scoring sooner than I'd want, if we can even manage to score, because he's obviously moving in front, moving in the way. But the ball is at least in a very nice position for us. So he's going after the Witch Elf as his splits target, which is unsurprising. It's slightly surprising. He could have gone for the assassin, I think. Yep, down goes the Witch Elf. Hopefully no armor break. No armor break. It is an armor break, but just a stun, which is fair enough. Brings the catcher from the back. Brings the thrower over as well. Not into contact. Doesn't want to make the extra GFIs. Seems reasonable. Picks up the other thrower that was on the line of scrimmage. Brings back the wounded catcher. I don't know why he felt particularly a need to go into contact, but he did. Only gets a push on the wrestle guy. Okay. The first thing we do is we move this blitzer here forward before we forget that he exists, because that has happened before and it was super awkward. Yes, we are going to attempt to make a score here. It is more early than I would want it to be, except that the thing is that we're kind of, there's people in the way, which is a problem. But hopefully we can make a 2-die. Like, hopefully we can make a 2-die here. Yep. Down goes Mr. Catcher. Gets a stun out of it as well. We'll bring him back here just in case the dodge fails. And then we need to make a 2+ dodge into a 2+ GFI to score. We make the dodge, can we? And there was no tripwire at the end zone. That's a touchdown. We are on the scoreboard, 1-0. And we get 1 out of 2 KOs back. Does he get... He also gets his KO back. Okay. As I said, don't really like the fact that that was, like, do not like the fact that that was... We were kind of forced to score that early. Do not, in fact, like that. But sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. We are, this time, however, we are going to be putting ourselves very much forward, more aggressively. So he has 5 turns to score back. Like that score pretty much guarantees that we will be, like, the worst that could happen is that there's gonna be a draw. Like a 1-1 draw is probably, well, technically he could score twice, but that seems very unlikely. But we are obviously going to try to stop him, and if possible, we would obviously like to pop the ball out and score again. But just stopping him again is going to be good enough. So we'll see what happens. He is also positioning himself very aggressively, which makes sense because he didn't manage to score in the 8 turns that he had last time, so less turns is not the greatest of things for his scoring chances. And the fact that we did manage to get back our tackle blodging blitzer, like, that helps out a lot. He's a very good player overall and important in this match as well. He's keeping his 2 throwers in the back, I think, like just so that he has a thrower who is capable of recovering the ball wherever it lands. A facious ref again. And his tackle blitzer in the center gets stunned by the ref telling him that he's violated some dress code or something. So he's stunned. That's I don't know how relevant that's going to be. It's awkward for him for sure, like, no doubt about it. Goes for the blitz on the blitzer there at the very corner. Only gets a push. Obviously wanted to take him down, but a push is okay. So pushes him there, next to the line, still next to the lineman. Now the real problem for him is that if he does not manage to make, like, if he flubs the pickup, if he has butterfingers on the thrower, like, that's gonna be real bad for him. Okay, so goes for 2 GFIs as well, just rushing as far as he can. Rushes the catcher forward. I'm gonna assume this catcher moves over here, so he's he's just caging over there, which is, yep, seems reasonable. Goes for the pickup now. Yep, he does manage, in fact, the pickup. He's going for the handoff immediately as well. Makes the handoff to the catcher. Okay. Okay, he is just going for a super fast score here, I think. Like, that is, I mean, it's risky. It's slightly risky, but on the flip side, it could mean that, like, he actually has a chance to score. So, like, not at all blaming him for going for it, which means that, like, this stun actually is pretty awkward. Like, he definitely would have wanted to have that player available to him. Makes the dodge away with the lineman, makes the GFI with the lineman. And the last thrower comes in from the back, and this catcher just, yeah, he just runs to, okay, contain the witch elf, because he doesn't want the witch elf to go over there, I guess. Okay, so that happened. So that's a GFI to do. Yup. Interesting. So I think you're gonna go there. You are gonna go there. You're not really going to be relevant, I don't think, because you're that far, so you're gonna help out the Witch Elf. Mr. Tackle Blitzer from here. Don't really like the fact that he needs to GFI there. Like, what is our blitz anyway? Yeah, I think we're gonna blitz the Blitzer. I think the Blitzer is gonna be our blitz. We do manage to take him down. That's wonderful. Moves himself that way. Okay. We're gonna follow that up. Can the assassin make a 2+? He could. That's wonderful. I think... Do we take another 2+ with the assassin? It's a little greedy, I think. It's a little greedy, but being able to stab this guy could come in really, real handy. But yeah, I think he just stays where he is. Loner Line Elf goes over there, and then I think this Tackle Blitzer. Yeah, like he can get... I think he needs to make 2 GFIs to get behind him. But before we do that, let's take this. Okay, only a push. What about the second one? We do manage to take him down because he does not have block and we do. Nothing. Not even a stun. Okay. Take that. Take him down. KO. Okay. Good. Always nice to get a removal. And then 2 GFIs. Try to get him in as annoying a position as possible. And he makes it. Okay. We're in a pretty decent position here to stop him from scoring, at least immediately. He can obviously, like, there's nothing stopping him from just going like, oh, you've blocked me really well here. Well, I'm just gonna run back. He instead goes for a handoff to that catcher. Okay. The catcher manages it. Does he... Is that a... Where is he going with this catcher? Where is he going with this catcher? Very curious. I'm gonna assume that that's gonna be his... Like, he's gonna blitz this guy, right? He's gonna blitz that guy. Hope that he goes down. And then the catcher again can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Makes sense. Manages to take him down because, again, dodge is not a skill that exists defensively. So down he goes. Gets a stun for his efforts, but yeah, he's got... Yeah, he can... He goes for... Goes for a push there. Okay. I don't think that really accomplished anything. But yeah, I mean, that didn't really make, like, it didn't make it harder for him. It didn't make it easier for him. So, negligible. So he can just go for 1, 2, 3, dodge, or 4. Yep, he's just gonna go for that score. He rolls a 1 on the dodge. He does manage it, and he does manage the 2+ to score. Okay, so 1-1. 1-1. We have, I think, 3 turns to make our own touchdown. Do not get the Witch Elf back. So the Witch Elf decided, like, she took like 1 punch to the face and said, she's done. I'm not participating. I'm taking my beauty sleep. Whatever. In the knockout box. That is not the attitude of a champion there. But as said, that leaves us with 3 turns. It's gonna be like 3 turns. They kick the ball to us. But we have to be careful because, like, again, elves are very good at turning the ball over. So we need to be careful of that. I think we are even going to be so careful of that. We're going to be so careful of that, and the potential that there might be a blitz event, that we are going to slightly shuffle our people here. Just to make sure, just in case there is a blitz event, we want to cover as much of that as possible. It is brilliant coaching, and we rolled a 5. Okay, so we got ourselves a reroll. Wonderful. Absolutely brilliant, in fact. Okay, so that's done. We start by punching you in the face. Okay, down he goes. No armor break. Cool. Okay, so who are we? We're just gonna attempt to do kind of a similar thing that he did, which is just rush through him. Down goes Mr. Catcher there. Don't think we actually follow that up. Get a stun. That's good. That's very good. It's still very sunny, right? Yep, it is still, in fact, very sunny, which is slightly a problem. Slightly. Before we do anything else, we'll just move you there to potentially annoy his catcher. But yeah, we are... So if you move there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I think that is where we put the Witch Elf. We move this guy into contact with the Blitzer. We move this Blitzer over here just in case something bad happens. We take this block here. Down goes Mr. Thrower. Follow that up. No damage. Take that block. Only a push, which is slightly awkward. Follow that up. And then go for the pickup. Hopefully he makes it. Yep, does not even need the sure hands reroll. But he does, in fact, manage to pick up. Okay. Let's see what he does. Let us see what he does. So, she is in scoring range, but I don't think... Yep, nobody else in the team is in scoring range. So that's the only threat that he needs to worry about immediately. However, the Witch Elf is in a pretty decent position, all things considered, for... Okay, so makes the dodge with the thrower, makes the 2+ GFI. Yep, he's going for the 2-die blitz there onto the Blitzer. Only manages a push. Yep, pushes him there so that he can get... Okay, doesn't follow that up. Does not, in fact, follow that up. Okay. Moves the other Blitzer on to cover there. Then what? So he's got 2 catchers to move and this Blitzer. Makes the dodge. Fails the GFI. Does he team reroll that? Does he team reroll that? He must be cursing himself. Yep, he does in fact make the team reroll. Make the GFI with the team reroll. Okay. Tries to dodge away. Unfortunately fails. Unfortunately for him, good for us. Right. That in fact works out pretty well. We're gonna do that. We're gonna punch you. Down he goes. Okay. Okay, that didn't pan out exactly how I hoped it would. Which is not great. Okay. So assassin. Yeah, can't do that. So I think we take that. Take that. Okay. Down he goes. Down he goes. And then we move him there. Okay. This. We can get you there. And GFI. Yeah, this is not great. Not the greatest. By any means, not the greatest. Hello, Leffy. Good to have you here. It's some elf on elf violence. Hopefully there's gonna be one more touchdown. Even more hopefully, it's gonna be us who scores it. But no guarantees about that. Pointy-eared violence. Yes. And there has been a decent amount of violence, in fact. Has been a decent amount of violence. Yeah, I think now that we freed him, we move him there. And then we go for the important thing, which is move there. Can we make a 4+ pass? That is the question. Can we make a 4+ pass with a reroll? Built-in reroll. We can make the pass. Can we make the catch? We can, in fact, make the catch. Can we make the handoff? Because we're absolutely going for the handoff immediately. Can we make the handoff? We make the handoff to the Witch Elf. Is there tripwire on the touchdown line? There is no tripwire, and that is 2-1 for the Dark Elves. We had Nurgle and Black Orc violence in 1B yesterday. That sounds either very violent or nothing happened, because most of the people getting punched had like AB 10+. Our rookie Witch Elf still decides that this is not her time to get up. So, okay. All right, we are stunned Bob, KO'd Bob, killed his troll. Ooh, killing his troll, nasty, nasty that. Yeah, I think we just do this as our particular. Regen work. Okay, well that's good to hear. Like again, not. I don't revel in other people's players dying unless they really, really deserve it. And generally speaking, I found that like a troll in a Black Orc team does not generally deserve to die. Mostly because he's just a dumbass who's standing there. So he's like the most innocent player on that team. He then killed or injured all of my Marauders and KO'd my Bloaters, so I couldn't stop him in the second. Well, I'm glad to hear you had fun, but like, how did your armor like not hold up at all? Apparently. Like, especially the Bloaters. Like, surely they should have stuck around. Like, did he have Mass Mighty Blow at least? DBSG combo went to town and didn't get. Yeah, yeah. I like just genuinely think that every game, like every ref, like is either just batshit blind, or the first foul that happens just immediately gets caught and like that's it. Like there's no balance in between. Like it's just either the ref never interferes or he just instantly shuts down any attempt. Timeout. Okay, that's bad for us because that gives him an extra turn. That gives him an extra turn to score. I was hoping that this would be just a panic for him, but that timeout works out well in his favor. Takes down the dodge line elf. Yep, he's just going for the... He is going for the blitzer in the corner there, which is understandable. He doesn't have any rerolls on him. Like, that's what we need to keep in mind. I'm having fun. 1-3-0 with Nurglings. Way better than expected. Yeah, I mean, like, Nurgle teams after one season generally aren't considered to be, like, in... Like, well, I mean, you had decent development. Like, not massively great, but, like, better than average, I would say. From what I remember of your team. And, yeah, like, generally you aren't expected to do that well in the first couple of seasons, so well done. And good luck with the rest of your games. Like, 1-3-0 is not a bad record so far. You win, like, if you just win the rest of your games, you should be winning the division. Goes for the pickup, manages the pickup, goes for the handoff, manages the handoff. Okay. Yep. Moves the catcher. And... yeah, the throwers are not having... Guard beast and block on all. Yes! Yeah, I mean, the block just makes you more consistent, and then you don't need the... like... Especially because he's got tentacles, like, the spawn is already... Like, the spawn is already a good player just because he starts with the tentacles. But once you got guard and stand firm on him, like, you don't even generally activate the guy. So yeah. Okay. Just needs strength. Yeah. Just needs stand firm and then he's done. Yeah, pretty much. Plus dodge. And we're definitely just picking you up, I think. Then over here. Can you get there? No, you can't. Oh. No, that was yep, there was a dodge there. Definitely should not have done it like so. Definitely should not have done that. Let's get the runner into position. Runner is in position. Wonderful. You are going to be the... Just needs... What else are we doing? Mr. Assassin. Mr. Assassin moves over there. That is what we're doing. We have a wrestle guy here. I think we just pick up... I think we just pick him up. I think the wrestle guy comes over here. Witch Elf. Triple guy. Where does a Witch Elf go? I think Witch Elf takes a GFI to put herself there. But before that happens, let's go for the blitz on his blitzer here. Yep, down he goes. Again, like, tackle has not actually been working out too much in this game. But that's because, like, all of the guys who tackle would be necessary for just keeps getting powed instead. Right, over here. I think he just moves up there. The Witch Elf. Where do I move the Witch Elf? That's the question. Because, like, the tackle zone here doesn't really matter. But I guess I don't want him to just take a one die there. So yeah, I think the Witch Elf... I think the Witch Elf takes that GFI, fails it. Okay, we do manage to make that, and then Can we make... We can make that dodge. Get the other tackle player onto his ball carrier. So, neither team has any rerolls left. Neither team has any rerolls left. I've stymied his progress here. But again, like, the fact that he has... If he didn't get the turn back the clock, I think this would be very difficult for him. But because that happened, he has more... Like, he can play... Like, he has more options available to him. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, that he went down, like, just this entire flank. Like, I think there definitely would have been, like, an argument that he sent at least someone over here. Because now I can just do this, right? And like, he's already losing the brawling war, like, on the general. So, now that I don't need to worry about this flank... Well, I do need to worry about this flank because he can... Obviously, he can, like turn around, turn back, and then switch sides, right? But that means that, like, he's not scoring immediately off of that. So do not need to worry about it. Like, especially when you're a pro elf, right? And your catchers start with nerves of steel. Like, why are you not taking advantage of that fact that, like, you can just pass to them, like, without an issue? Okay, so he's gonna blitz the blitzer here. Yep. It's gonna be a 1-die because, well, the runner assists, so skull it is. He's still very much in the... Like, he's still capable of scoring here. No doubt about it. So what do we do? How do we do this? That is the question, I think, that we need to ask ourselves. How do we do this? We don't have... I think we start with the thing that cannot cause a turnover. Okay. Stab did not help. Stab did not help there. Okay. Can he... Yeah, he can... I think we bring the runner here. I think we go for this 2-die. Only get pushes. That's fine. That's fine that we only get pushes, because we follow that up. We bring him here. Should have probably... Yeah, should have brought it. He should have gone there, and then this guy should have been here. We take down his ball carrying catcher. Yep, we follow that up. Fails the catch off of the bounce. Even with the catch, where does it bounce? Bounces there. Not the worst place for it to bounce for him. We move there. Punch you. Yep, down you go. Move you there. Just to have that wall in the way. And I think we're gonna try to surf an elf or two. I think that's what we're gonna try and do. It's gonna be a 1-die. It's gonna be a 1-die, but... Well, we have block and he does not, so no surfing an elf. No surf of elves, but at least we took down that catcher, which should help. We didn't use the dodge reroll there, so I think we moved her there just to have a tackle zone on the ball as well. And we're not going to take any more blocks, and that's it. He has exactly 2 minutes. Like, he's got no reserve time left, so he has exactly 2 minutes to try and figure out how does he score from this position. Like, how does he do that? I think the answer to that particular question is that... yeah, I don't know. Like, just genuinely no idea. So picks up the catcher here. which cancels out those 2 assists for whatever that's worth. Yep, goes for the 1 die here. Makes sense. Gets a push. So he shunts him into the crowd. He's dead. Okay, definitely Appoing that. Hopefully. Come on, Appo. We need you to be hero. Like, we need you here to work. Please, come on. Nope, he's still dead. Okay, well, that's... damn it. Like, the only injury we sustained this match, and it's death on the runner. Ugh. That sucks. That sucks. That is frustrating. But we at least win the game because he fails to dodge to try and pick up the ball, and I mean that should mean that we have enough. Like, we should definitely get enough money to replace the dead runner. But yeah, I mean, the runner had, like, he's got... Okay, Assassin gets the MVP, which is good. He only needs to find 2 SPP somewhere to get himself a level and get himself a dodge. Make him much more useful than what he is, just base. But, and yeah, that's our first victory. First victory of the season. We win the elf off. We are the more elfy of the 2 teams. So we've got that going for us. There's still the other dark elf team in the division. So we're not the top elf yet, but we've at least gotten a win on the board. And but yeah, that makes me slightly sad. But otherwise, like, it was a good game. Like, I think both coaches definitely had to think quite a bit. I think I would say that I had slight advantage. You can take a look at my... Yeah, I can absolutely take a look at your Nurgle team as well. So that was... Let's see... Community... OCC, that was... competitions... Join a competition, that was 1A... rankings. Let's... 1B. Okay. Close. 1B. Right, let's see. Rankings. Yep, there you are. the worst team incorporated. Seems slightly pessimistic, by the way. Yeah. 0 SPP on the other bloaters after the block is a little bit of a shame, but at least Psycho Sid seems to be coming along nicely. Pesty block, sure hands, 18 SPP. Like, you're going for a stat, I assume, either plus agility or plus movement, I guess. Fend guy died. Okay, fair enough. Mighty blow block on the Pesty. Just block on the Pesty. I mean, you've got enough treasury to replace pretty much anyone, so that's at least good. And you have no permanent injuries on anyone. Like, that's genuinely impressive. He's just MNG'd, isn't he? Yep, he's just MNG'd. That, yeah, is coming along nicely. Yeah, no, this is like that. You played your match day 4 then, so that's what 13 games on Nurgle, and this is the team. Like, this is like, you're ahead of the curve, definitely. I'd say that probably, like, if you saw this sort of development on the team after like 2 full seasons in OCC, you'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right. MVP on Cube Loader and DP guys, 2 SPP from Sneaky Git. I mean, yeah, Sneaky Git is like nice for the dedicated fowler, absolutely. It's just one of those things that I genuinely don't want to attach a lot of SPP and a lot of team value on rudders ever. So, and especially because like the dirty player is picked rather than randomed. Like, yeah, he keeps getting the MVP, which is, yeah, I mean, fair enough. Like in such a situation, like not much you can do about it. And like, yeah, Sneaky Kid, like dirty player, goes well for the combo. Like, obviously would be even better if the Sneaky Kid was what it once was, but hey ho, still a worth it skill, because like it's not like you're gonna be getting a lot of inducements against most people, like especially once the team keeps on developing, because like your TV is already like. Let's take a look actually. Like how does it compare to the rest of the division? The Dark Elves are low. The Elven Union are even lower, which is, yeah, Chaos Renegades are low, but otherwise they're roughly like in the ballpark of one another. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're definitely not in a bad position at the moment. So who do you have left? Like you've played, let's take a look at the history then. That's why I haven't brought the fourth bestie. Yep, that makes sense. So you played Black Orcs, and the Elven Union, and the Orcs. How about one Elven Union? Yep. Yep. So you have. So you've got another Orc incoming. You have the Dark Elves incoming. You've got the Chaos Renegades and the Humans incoming. I mean, like, not to be a downer or anything, but like, there's some damn good coaches still left to come, and the beat up Elven Union. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, that's Jesus. But yeah, like you've got very good coaches incoming, like RTSD, Kunatrodentis, Smiling Tom, like, or all our coaches that I know, and so definitely gonna be interesting games probably. So you've got the Accordion Soul Crew left. I mean, BB Nut is also a very good coach, but you've already played him, but like don't know about Now or DGGCGO. At least neither of their names like ring any bells for me, but like 3 out of 5 veteran coaches. I have no expectations, mate. Doing better than I feared. Yeah, fair enough. And I mean, like, like I would say that like these are pretty decent matchups for you. Like, Chaos Renegades is like, if the, generally speaking, like not like the big guys are gonna be like they need to behave for that to be a game for them, and like a lot of the times they just don't behave. Like the Elven Union, like what do they even have left? Oh, ouch. So Niggle, just an MNG. Wow. I mean, he's got passing skill on the thrower. Okay, you sure? Yeah. I mean, that's definitely something that keeps happening to Elven Union teams. But like, on the flip side of it, right? Like on the flip side, let's just remember, like, I mean, the fact that this guy is like, that this guy has a niggle on, like he just fires this lineman and that's fine. But he definitely, like, he's got one catcher in the team. Like, he absolutely needs to get some more catchers. But, like, Elven Union is probably one of those teams that's, like, one of the best at actually getting a lot of worth out of the inducements. So, like, having low TVs is not the worst for them, but yeah, the team is not looking good. Let's take a look at the Dark Elves as well, just because. So Blitzer. At what point? Like, at what point in your life do you go, yeah, I would like to actually random agility skills on my Dark Elf Blitzers? Like, at what point do you, like, where do you get to that point in life? Yeah, never. So, I mean, obviously, like, he's at the top of the division, so it's obviously been working for him. But, like, what the fuck, man, do you think you're doing? And I mean, I'm not saying that the defensive leap dodge sure feet guy, like, not saying that's a bad player, not saying that that guy's a bad player. I mean, he picked some skills here, so fine. But sneaky kid on the blitzer is, like, completely worthless. Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, considering you got, like, humans coming up, you got 2 elves coming up, yeah, definitely need tackle. I mean, preferably you'd get the tackle on the Mighty Blow Pesty, because, like, it's not like you don't want to put the tackle on the bloaters. You might even consider, like, yeah, maybe you just consider taking it on like, if a Pesty levels just whoever it is, you take tackle on them. Working on it. Don't want claw. Yeah, I don't think, like, there is a point where you want to, I think, get yourself like a Pestigore with Mighty Blow, Block, and Claw, but it's not this early, I don't think. Like, I think it's a late game developer of a thing, like. But yeah, tackle definitely looks like a very, like, Chaos Renegades probably don't have too much dodge. I mean, the orcs probably don't have too much dodge, but, like, humans, Elven Union, Dark Elf, going guard on the bloaters next. I'd genuinely take, like, I'd consider, depending on how long it takes for your, like, for your spawn to get SPP. Like, I would at least consider maybe taking a stand firm somewhere in there as well. And I mean, like, I don't think you can go wrong with having a bloater that has Mighty Blow either. Like, just because, like, it gives you, like, a little bit more threat on the front line. And, like, obviously it should speed up the process of leveling up that bloater. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I think the first 2 bloaters definitely need guard. Like, the first 2 bloaters that level up after the block take guard. But after that point, I'd at least consider stand firm or Mighty Blow on at least one of them. Just, like, again, depending on, like, if you get the stand firm on the spawn relatively quickly, like, yeah. Yeah, like, it's not like, in this particular division, at the very least, like, the only person who you're facing who's gonna be out-brawling you is the orcs. And, like, like, if it's I mean, maybe the Chaos Renegades, if the 3 big guys, the spawn is an MVP away from, yeah, that's fair. And I mean, it's like, yeah, so not too far away. Fair enough. But yeah, no, I don't think, like, yeah, tackle should definitely be the first thing. Like, the guard is gonna help you against the orcs. It's gonna help you against the Chaos Renegades at least somewhat, but, like, let's take a look at the humans. Like, I'm curious, do they have a lot of guard? Like, they have 1 blitzer with guard on the human team. So, like, they're not brawling, like, winning that brawl. They do have the ogre, but he doesn't have anything on him yet. Yeah. Overall, I'd say that you're looking pretty sweet. Looking pretty sweet on, like, just from taking a look at the team. Like, the orc team, what has happened here? Like, I've heard that orc blitzers tend to hog the SPP, but this is, like, ridiculous. Also, where is his... Oh, his 4th big and blocker is over here. Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, he's only got 1 guard as well. So I don't think, like, guard is that much of an issue for you at the moment. But yeah, thanks for being here, by the way. Hope you enjoyed whatever you managed to catch of the game, but I think that I shall be heading on off. 3 tackle players. Yeah, I mean, he's well suited to fighting the humans and the elves. No problem. Like, no question about that. But like, then it's a little excessive considering he has exactly 1 guard on his team. So, kind of curious. But I mean, it's been working out for him apparently, so can't really judge him for it. But yeah, I think that we are going to be ending the stream here. We are going to be checking if there's anybody to raid, obviously. I thank you everybody for watching. Going to watch this playoff match in 15. Yep, fair enough. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you'll be here for the next one. And as I always say, good stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Always appreciate the compliments. But yeah, as I always say, good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever happens to be the time of day for you. Have a good one.